Yeah, it looked like from what we saw there, a little bit of cheese went a pretty long way, and looks like they're just going right into it. Wait, alright.
But is that warm up or like a real game? Oh, okay. That was a warm up then.
Looks like they're still a little doing the warming up stuff here. Alright, they're gonna do one more warm up just to, really make sure those fingers are nice and loose.
Yeah. I mean, these warm-ups aren't lasting for long enough, and apparently every single warm-up has to last at least, like, 2 minutes, so they had to do some extra ones.
Yeah, that only added about 2 or 3 seconds to the total timer there, but
that didn't add much, but...
whatever works. Alright.
Yeah, over 100 APM difference.
Yeah, and looks like, they're ready to go here.
Yeah, this match is finally underway.
Yep, and we're jumping right into it.
Both seem to go for PC, but neither of them get it.
Yeah.
MicroBlizz will come to the match as well.
Yeah, but he's struggling to get to it in time. Just barely makes it.
Oh my gosh.
But he's able to spike with it anyway. Very, very narrow survival there from MicroBlizz, but it's just enough and actually leaves him in a pretty favorable position.
Yeah, I'm just sending some cheese over to Togaia, but not that much.
Yeah,
seems to be power stacking a little bit.
A little bit more cheese here. He's got a lot to deal with, but he's finding the down stacks. But while he's doing that, a lot of pressure is coming from Togaia, and MicroBlizz has to think about how he wants to down stack this.
Yeah, it seems to go with a pretty good route, though.
Yeah, Togaia's got some interesting stuff going on his side. Not too sure what happened there, but looks like he's able to deal with it.
Yep, and now MicroBlizz getting down from the very top of his field.
Yeah, doing a lot of comboing, sending some cheese over to Togaia's side, and now he's just going to go with some back-to-backs here.
Yep, at the very bottom of his field is Togaia's at the very top with a misdrop, and that is gonna end that game.
Yeah, alright, and MicroBlizz gets a huge well here. Puts an eyepiece in his stack instead of spiking, but he's able to build up a second spike anyway.
Yeah, this is really favorable for MicroBlizz's 7-2 stack.
Yeah, but Togaia finds a lot, pushes it up pretty high, and MicroBlizz is having a hard time dealing with this. And just hesitates a little bit too long there, and Togaia punishes him.
Yep. And
MicroBlizz has to burn two eyepieces there, and covers as well a little bit. But he's able to get access to this huge well here.
Oh!
Yeah, he just spikes Togaia right out.
Yeah, Togaia wasn't ready for that. MicroBlizz doing some interesting decisions here. Looks like he's going to settle for a 7-2 stack, though. He's going to skim out of it, though. Just try to get... He's going to get a massive well here.
Yeah. Looked like MicroBlizz was fishing for some sort of combo there, but he couldn't find one. But what he did find was a massive spike with all that garbage. But the guy is able to live it pretty easily, but those misdrops are going to be fatal. And
really quick from MicroBlizz. You never really expect him to, because it looks like he thinks like so much, but then randomly he'll just bust out like 4 PPS and do a ton of back-to-backs, and Togaia just is not ready for it. It's a very big change of pace.
Yeah, MicroBlizz likes to play a slower style, but when he needs the speed, he definitely has it. And you can see he's going for a much faster approach here, playing at well above 3 PPS. Togaia playing at almost 3.7. And MicroBlizz is a little cheesed up here, but he had a little bit of clean before he had to get to the messy. And meanwhile, Togaia is making a mess of his board with all those misdrops. And no way he's going to be able to get through those.
That was like 3 misdrop pieces. Ouch. And again, MicroBlizz with a 7-2, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to use it for as much damage as he'd like, but he is getting down.
Yeah.
And that is, that's all that matters.
Right. See a lot of skimming here on Togaia's side, trying to find a good board to pressure with. But MicroBlizz, on the other hand, is in a pretty good position himself, all the way at the bottom of his board now. He's trying to stack with some attacks here. MicroBlizz gets really favorable garbage here.
Yeah, actually takes a TSS instead of a TSG to be able to open up as well and get a combo out of it, which ended up being really good for him. Up 5-1. It's a really dominant performance for MicroBlizz. Goes for her kind of a weird way of doing that, considering he didn't have the PC. Yeah.
Whatever works. MicroBlizz looked like he waited a little bit there with that one attack. Looking for a combo here. He takes the best one he can find. Meanwhile, Togaia just power stacking a little bit here. Sends a big spike, but MicroBlizz is able to cancel just enough to live. But he's got a lot of cheese he's gonna have to work with. He's got around like 6 lines of cheese there. And meanwhile, Togaia's got pure clean.
Yeah, isn't in a really good board state either to tackle this cheese, and he's gonna off out, I believe. Yeah.
Togaia punishes him. Alright. MicroBlizz for his interesting TKI continuation, but he's able to combo his garbage.
Yeah, and just finding more combos, trying to cheese up Togaia. Whether it's working or not, that's
MicroBlizz stacking up for some Ren here.
Oh yeah.
And he finds a really nice combo.
And
that's more than.
Wait, what?
I'd say it's more than enough, but looks like he's disconnected.
It's like he's not.
I'm not even sure what happened here because he's in the chat, so I don't know what happened here because he had that huge spike and then just said he was not playing.
I'm not sure if that should be counted or not.
Yeah, I don't know what
because that 4-wide didn't kill Togaia or anything. So
yeah, but it put him in a tough spot.
Yeah, I don't. What do you do? This isn't my job.
I don't know. I think we'll have to wait and see what the verdict on that one is. But yeah.
You what? I think we'll probably end up not counting that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start again from 5-2.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah, I think that was fair because no players seem to be in a decisive position there.
Yeah, we'll need the verdict from Dazer.
Yeah,
I believe that's.
Yeah, it was a disconnection. Now they can hear me. It was a disconnection, and it will not count. So it's 5-2.
Okay, it's 5.
Back. All right, and looks like they're gonna get right back into it.
Yep. So just -1 on Togai's score. And we will resume this match as normal.
All right.
Massive 6-3. Massive 6-3 from MicroBlizz. He's gonna get through all of that.
Yeah, it's a shame. First time we see a partially successful 4-wide.
That's what happens.
It was very well timed by MicroBlizz. The 4-wide itself didn't seem to be enough to kill, but a little bit of pressure following it up may have been. So we'll see if MicroBlizz likes or chooses to break that out again.
I hope so.
Later in this match.
I don't know. Mid game 4-wide is just, I don't know. I really like it. I hope we can see it again.
Implemented well, like MicroBlizz did it, but Right now, we're just seeing a lot of pressure from Togaia, and MicroBlizz is trying to find a way to work with this, but, you know, all these little waits to try to find the best combo down are very risky, because if Togaia just sends a big spike during that time, you know, it could cost MicroBlizz if you can't find a good enough combo.
Yeah, he does spend a lot of time thinking. And getting a mid-game Tetris PC. Almost got another one, but unfortunately Togaia sends too much, and
yeah,
he spent a little bit
way too much time thinking here.
Yeah. And versus a player like Togaia, who's just like on the go, like pretty much all the time, you can't really spend that much time thinking about really anything.
Yeah, definitely.
But he still is in the lead. He has some rounds to work with here, and with how much MicroBlizz likes comboing, I bet he's definitely gonna break out that 4-white again.
Yeah.
Could be wrong though. Definitely could.
Ooh, MicroBlizz might not have a down stack here. Yeah, it's too much garbage. And he's not able to find a combo to get to that wall, so he's gonna tank a lot here. But he's in a very good board state. The garbage spawns in the perfect hole, and he's able to send a lot of really quick pressure out towards Togaia. And that high placement from Togaia is really fatal for him.
160 APM round from MicroBlizz. And Togaia is actually going to choose to send a PC. Didn't expect that from just how that last round went.
And
but...
MicroBlizz was conscious.
Oh my gosh.
Tanking. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was a misdrop.
That was misdrops. I think.
One can say that. Alright. Well, anyways, MicroBlizz just going for some pressure here. He seems to be ramping up a little bit with his speed now. Keep up with Togaia. Finding a pretty good down stack here. He doesn't get enough of a combo to really affect Togaia, but he keeps his board in a good state. Now sends a bit of a spike. But again, most of these spikes are mostly clean, so not really going to affect Togaia too much. But yeah, now MicroBlizz has a lot to work with.
A little bit pressured though. He needs to actually get down to it in order to use it, but a few skims and he'll be down there.
Yeah.
And maybe this is what we... Oh, looks like he's not gonna opt to take the Rin there. I was hoping.
Yeah, he had a perfect setup for it, but I think he's opted to play a little safe here.
I'm so used to calling it Rin instead of just like 4-wide.
I love that. I always call it Ren.
From watching Japanese players. Oh my gosh.
It's just easier to call it Ren.
Yeah.
Alright. MicroBlizz keeping his board pretty low here. Looks like he's going to stack up a little bit. Opts to take the TSS so he can get a little bit of a combo. Sends 2 lines of cheese to Togaia, but I don't think that's any much of a problem for him.
Yeah, MicroBlizz will sometimes opt to take, like... I don't know, he'll spend, like, so much time thinking, and in that time thinking, he'll only send, like, you know, an extra, like, 2 combo or something. Yeah. So, sometimes it costs him. And when, like, was it really worth it?
Yeah. And in that game earlier, it seems like Togaia again falling victim to these huge chains of misdrops.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that could be, but it is very unfortunate to see a game end like that.
Yeah.
Because like to 1 misdrop, you have a chance, but like that many, that's like 3 misdrop pieces, and
it seems like with Togaia today, when it rains, it pours these misdrops.
Yeah, how the heck do you even like go about fixing that?
Yeah, but when he's not misdropping, you know, he's really going even with MicroBlizz here. But
yeah,
makes an unfortunate decision there. It's a little bit too greedy, and MicroBlizz punishes. Yeah, and MicroBlizz at match point here.
Yep, and Togaia has a lot of ground to make up here.
For sure.
Just needs to not let his nerves get the best of him, I guess.
Yeah.
Weird
JP decision here. And that O piece placement isn't optimal for him, but he's just gonna upstack around it and try to find a way to deal with it.
Yeah.
Made a little bit of a mess on his board, but he's able to deal with it quick enough. And MicroBlizz is in a pretty good position here.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time thinking about that power stack, but it didn't really benefit him at all. And in fact, he's in the disadvantage here and loses the round due to that. When like all that time he was using, he could have just gotten down.
Yeah, it seems like MicroBlizz's moments where he stops and waits to think a little bit aren't really paying off as much as he hopes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't always have to find the like best possible down stack in a situation.
Yeah, especially when you're playing against a really high pressure player like Togaia.
Yeah, definitely.
Pump out those back-to-backs.
Another power stack coming from MicroBlizz. Gets a little bit of a combo, but Togaia is going to be able to counter most of it. Togaia is sending a lot of pressure, but MicroBlizz has a lot of pressure, and he's going to get a big combo there. But is only going to send clean to Togaia.
Togaia is going hard here, though. He's at almost like 3.9 PPS.
Oh, but that power stack by MicroBlizz, that was good. Followed by a Fractal. That's going to be a lot of damage over to Togaia.
Yeah, and so the garbage isn't the cleanest it could be, but Togaia finds a perfect down stack to work through that.
Yeah, very intense game here. Togaia really does not want to go out without a fight.
Yeah, and he's able to pressure MicroBlizz just enough there.
You have 9-6.
MicroBlizz finding a perfect down stack there. He's looked like he was trying to get a Tetris there, but opted not to. Now he's got a few back-to-backs, and he's going to find a tiny combo, get himself down, and work to his wall. And Togaia, meanwhile, is trying to get to his walls. Had to do a little bit of a 180 there to clean up his board, but no problem for him. And MicroBlizz was really a tough spot. But he's able to get down in enough time. Togaia did not have the pressure to really take him out there.
Yeah, MicroBlizz does have quite a few rounds to work with here, but he cannot let Togaia get that kind of momentum that he wants. And that T-piece is going to be a little bit detrimental to his board. He's going to combo through it, though, but all this cheese is waiting for him. But he finds a really good down stack there.
Yeah, very well played by Togaia on that front. Seems like both players are in pretty equal positions right about now.
Yeah, both seem to be at the very bottom, just trying to send any damage they can to each other.
Yeah, MicroBlizz in a really tough spot, and he's not going to be able to deal with that spike.
Very good spike from Togaia.
Togaia's closing the gap a little bit here.
Yeah, 10 or 9-7. Yeah, I can read.
This match is not over yet.
Yeah, you can never count someone like Togaia out.
Yeah.
But that S-piece misdrop will be
a lot of cheese on his board.
And that Z as well, and so much cheese everywhere. This is gonna be
really needs to come and get some pressure here, but he has a misdrop of his own, and that's gonna really.
Oh my god!
Ruined his kill chance there, and now it's 9-8. So this could be anyone's game here.
Yeah, one more game, and then we'll finally see the tiebreaker. Absolutely insane that we're seeing. Oh my gosh. I did not expect this.
Yeah, well, you know, Togaia is coming in clutch when it counts, and MicroBlizz really needs to find his groove here.
Ooh, that's a good well for Togaia, but MicroBlizz is going to counter most of the damage that he sent.
Yeah. A couple misdrops here from Togaia, but they don't seem to be too fatal for him. He's able to get down. And both players in pretty even positions. MicroBlizz setting a huge spike here. Togaia having a little trouble with it, but he's able to handle it just well enough. And now he's all the way at the bottom of his board, counter-spiking MicroBlizz really hard. Gets some cheese on board, and MicroBlizz is going to have to be very careful, make sure he downstacks this in time, and he gets to his wall.
Oh no, but
no. Drop.
And that's going to be the
just
round.
Like that, that's it. MicroBlizz takes it. Togaia really did a great job coming back and closing the gap, but unfortunately those misdrops were just too costly for him.
Very, very well played by both. Well played by Togaia to be able to get that far in, and you know, props to MicroBlizz for being able to, like, you know, keep his head up despite losing that many, you know, rounds in a row. He was able to pull through.